everybody, it's Astrophysicist 301, and today is kind of a weird video. It's about physics, and I'm 11 years old, so don't judge me if I kind of mess up. So yeah, and so if you don't know anything about physics, don't watch this because you're going to be really confused. But this video, I wanted to make it like there used to be a plane called the Concorde, and it used to be the fastest passenger plane in the world. And I wanted to find out how long it takes for it to take off the runway. So we're about to find that out right now. So first things first, we need to know what the formula is for vector quantities and for acceleration. So for vectors, vector quantities formula is a velocity with an arrow on top. The arrow stands for direction because the vectors mean it has to have a direction. Scalars don't have directions, but equals displacement. Now you wouldn't put a D, you would put an S because in calculus, it's weird. But we put an S with an arrow because we need a direction over change in time. We put this delta, a triangle that means change in, and then a T for time. And for acceleration, you have a lowercase a with an arrow on top because A stands for acceleration. You need direction as well. Equals change, the triangle, in velocity with an arrow on top, over change in time. So those are the two formulas. And let's say, well, I looked up the specs. This thing, we want to convert it into meters per second to find out the time. Now, they don't say that, but I found out it goes 2,180 kilometers an hour. So that's good. And let's say it's going at 0.5 meters per second squared. So that means 0.5. It's a bad 5, I know. It's a sketchpad thing. I'm getting used to it. 0.5 meters per second squared. That means every second it moves 0.5 meters faster. So you get the point, right? So if we want to convert it to meters per second, we're going to need to know the kilometers an hour over an hour times 1, because we want the kilometers to cancel out, so that means 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. Times again, and we want the hours and kilometers to cancel out, so 1,000 meters equals to 1 kilometer, right? And now the kilometers cancel out, so we just cross them out, right? And the hours also cancel out, and all we're left with is meters and seconds. Now this equals, we're going to do this, so we need our kilometers, right? 2,000, that's a bad 2. Let me undo that. 2,180. Kind of running out of room, guys. Times 1,000, because we need our meters. Divided by 3,600. And then, I believe, if I'm correct in my head, I think it's 605 meters, not per second, meters. That's how long the runway needs to be. So equals, let me just quickly check on my calculator. So 2,180 times 1,000 divided by 3,600 equals 605 meters. Yes. So you need a runway that's 605 meters. To find the meters per second, or the seconds, we'll have to divide it by 605 divided by 0.5, because that's our meters per second squared. So 605 divided by 0.5 equals 121 seconds, and that in minutes is roughly 2 minutes. So 121 seconds for takeoff, or 2 minutes. So 121 meters per second. Yeah, so that's your final answer on this. Sorry, my handwriting's really bad, but I'm getting new to this sketch pad and it's just really hard to draw, and I just think that's easier. But hopefully you guys understood what I'm talking about, and hopefully it made sense for you. But yeah, I wanted to make this video because people like doing physics and they need some kind of homework, because you want to figure out something. So I wanted to help people to make their own problem solving, and I just solved the problem. I don't think the web showed you how to find how long it takes off, so I just found it myself. So yeah, I'm gonna make another video on a different plane or something else that moves, and it's gonna be how long the distance of it needs to have, like the distance of, I guess I'm gonna do another plane, something giant plane, how long the runway needs to be in order for that to take off. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. So stay tuned for more content, because there will be more content coming out, and I haven't posted in a while, but this video will be coming out, so stay tuned for more, and peace out.